hey, there's something that's being on my heart, and I just want to share it to see if anyone else is feeling this same pressure. Right now, we're at a turning point in our society where it's becoming very clear that if you're not making a certain choice, then you will not have access to society. I am not talking about what that choice is or isn't. I want for a moment to share the grief that comes up in me when there is no longer a choice. That is the piece that I feel we need to be very conscious of right now. If you have made your decision and you are aligned with the choice that means you have access to society, I want you to, for a moment, consider in the future if there comes a time where you are in a position where you do not want to comply with a mandate that says you must do this, or you then get excluded from society. In the future, there is a possibility that you will be told you no longer have a choice if you want to stay in society. It's naive to believe that this is a one-off experience, because if we look at history, as we comply for what we perceive as the greater good, we have to be conscious of the rules of engagement in that level of complying. And if we understand that we are willing to be okay that there is no choice, then that is something that in the future you'll have to be very conscious of. So at this time, I invite you to sink into your own being and feel into the feeling of doing something that you are not comfortable with, because if you don't, you won't get to access society. And at this point, your imagination might not be able to grasp that that could even be a possibility. But I want you to be clear and conscious that the minute we take away choice, not what the choice is about, but the minute we take away choice and we dictate that there is only one choice to access society, we need to be clear and walk into that with our eyes open. There is not a right or wrong choice here, but there must be choice. Otherwise, it's a very slippery slope, very slippery. And you might not feel that right now, because it might feel aligned for you, and that is your choice. Or you may be feeling that it is not aligned for you and it is not your choice. And the consequences of it not being your choice mean exclusion. So I'm not discussing the choice. I just want you to be fully conscious of stepping into a paradigm where there is no choice.